Hello guys, good afternoon to all. This is Mike Padua and we're back to our latest update. This is the weather analysis for this Thursday to Saturday, August 17 to 19, 2023. And this is our English version brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Avenue Plaza Hotel, local government of Naga City headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion, and our Honorable Congressman Gabi Bordado of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. So let's start with the latest Thu-Sat. Everything is quiet across the Western Pacific, although we have a shallow low pressure area in the vicinity of Chuuk State in central Micronesia. This LPA 96W is not expected to intensify. It is likely to dissipate in the next couple of days, and tropical storm Lan is already over the area of Kamchatka Peninsula, over this easternmost part of Russia, and it's becoming an extratropical cyclone or middle latitude cyclone, and it's no longer a tropical cyclone. Okay, and we have here another low pressure area in the vicinity of Okinawa. It's some sort of a subtropical low, and it's expected to move towards the southern portions or western portions of Japan within the next couple of days. Now, speaking of the monsoon trough, it's currently diffused and it's starting to reorganize somewhere here in the western Pacific within the next couple of days. And once it reorganizes, there will be a couple or a few low pressure systems that will be fighting around to develop into a tropical cyclone. And we're going to show to you the latest forecast for the next 2 to 3 weeks based on the GFS and the European model in a short while. We have the southwesterly wind flow bringing localized thunderstorms across Mimaropa, Visayas, and Mindanao. Not much across Luzon, although we have small chances of isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening, unlike the past few days. So we are still feeling the effects of heat stress or heat index reaching a high of 50s. Okay, here in Naga City it's around 44 to 47 degrees, so it's quite hot. We are always praying for some thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. Let's hope there's no lightning strike that could affect the population, but it's always there. That's the common problem here in the tropics. These lightning strikes are getting common, okay, becoming more frequent. It's now up by 12% during the past decade because of the impending global warming, the climate change situation here in our planet. And that's the reason also why we are devoid of any strong thunderstorms as of this time, especially here in Luzon because of the impending El Niño. We are now 2 months after the start of the El Niño, and it looks like that we are moving into a moderate to strong El Niño. We are going to release another video of that in the next couple of days. Probably by tomorrow or this weekend, I'm going to release a El Niño update. Okay, and we have here the remnants of once tropical depression Dora, and it's only a ghostly figure, a few clouds over the western Pacific. And so folks down there in Visayas, Palawan, Mindanao, watch out for the possible lightning strikes and strong thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. So take all necessary precautions against flash floods and landslides when we have these intense thunderstorms. And we have a comment in our YouTube update, our last YouTube video. And he is asking why the southwest monsoon is more prominent over the western Pacific and not here over the West Philippine Sea. And that's usually the case when we have an El Niño phenomenon. The southwesterly winds are more stronger and it's being displaced here over the western Pacific. Okay, because of the weakening of the easterly trade winds. Right now, the easterly trade winds is strong over the western coastline of South America into the Central Pacific, south of Hawaii. So it's there. It's having a hard time penetrating over the Western Pacific because of the oceanic countercurrent. The ocean waters below or beneath this atmosphere are being pushed back to the east. Okay, it's called the counter north equatorial flow. Okay, so that's also the reason why the southwesterly winds are moving into the Western Pacific and little here over the Philippine Islands and Indonesia. Okay, now so let's take a look at the fast animation. So this is the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin. Everything is quiet right now. We have only one tropical low. This is over the vicinity of Shuk, but it's not expected to intensify. And we have here another low pressure area becoming a subtropical one as it moves towards western Japan. And here's the clusters of thunderstorms affecting Mindanao, Visayas, and Palawan, Sulu Archipelago because of the weak southwesterly wind flow enhanced by the diffused monsoon trough. So it's getting reorganized as of this time. So still don't know what will be the outcome in the next couple of days. We will wait. Okay. So here's the zoom in satellite animation. You can clearly see here the dry conditions across Luzon, but in the Visayas, Palawan, and Mindanao, it's quite different. There are lots of thunderstorms developing as the afternoon and evening approaches. So don't forget to bring your umbrellas over there in Visayas, Palawan, and Mindanao. And as we take a look at the wind and pressure forecast from the European model from windy.com for the next 3 days. So southwesterly surface wind flow will prevail until Saturday. So it continues to be the dominant wind system, creating thunderstorms across Visayas, Mindanao, and Palawan. And we have here now possibility of a new low pressure system forming to the east of Iwoto or east of Ogasawara. So we are going to observe this. But the pull of the monsoon is currently weak as of this time. And for the rainfall accumulation forecast for the next 3 days, so these are thunderstorm generated rainfall across Palawan, Western Visayas, Mindanao, including Central Visayas. Okay, that includes Bohol, Cebu. Yeah, so that's the effects of the thunderstorm activity generated by the southwesterly wind flow that is being pushed to the east because of the ongoing El Niño. So the westerlies are prominent here, but not yet for a possible tropical cyclone formation. We're still waiting for the next formation. And here's the global tropics hazards outlook from the Climate Prediction Center of NOAA, valid for the next 2 to 3 weeks. The third week is currently at very low probability or higher uncertainty. So week 2, valid August 23 to August 29. There might be a more than 20% probability of a tropical cyclone formation to the east of the Philippine Islands, from Guam up to the eastern coast of the Philippine Islands, but this is at low of 20 or more than 20% probability, and above average rainfall across Indochina, and that includes western Luzon. So this is likely due to the formation of this possible LPA here, or tropical cyclone, while dry conditions will persist across Indonesia and Malaysia. And you can clearly see here the effects of El Niño, more rainstorm or thunderstorms here near the equator from the international dateline up to the western coastline of South America. Okay, and for week 3, valid August 30 to September 5, although it's still highly uncertain, we are now boosting the probability of a more than 40% of a tropical cyclone formation to the east of the Philippine Islands. So we are keeping an eye on this. But again, the southwest monsoon is very weak. So non-existent. Okay, non-existent. And rainfall is above normal here over in the China up to Western Japan. So likely the monsoon is over here. So that's the scenario until week 3, until August, until September 5. And if we take a look at the European Ensemble model forecast for the next 10 days, you can see here this is now the subtropical low that could become a subtropical cyclone. It's not tropical in nature. This is not included in our forecast. So this is the one that we are going to keep an eye. South of Japan, there will be another cyclone that could form. As you can see, the ensemble is increasing, but here it's still less, so this is not yet sure. We have another to the west of the Philippine Islands, but this ensemble is still lacking volume. We need more volume of lines here to consider it at a higher probability. So this is until 7 to 14 days. So we will keep you updated on that. So far, the conditions will remain dry with some thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Hot weather. Heat index reaching a high of more than 50 in some areas here, 40 to 47. So don't forget to drink lots of water, lots of fluids to battle this heat stress or heat index that we are experiencing right now. So we will keep you updated in the next couple of days. This weekend we're giving you another video analysis on Saturday on what will be the outcome. That's all for now. This is Mike Padua saying have a great day, have a great weekend ahead, and see you again this weekend. Thank you so much for watching our channel. God bless to all.